Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about it's the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod in this one, it's Walker Buehler. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. The Red Sox would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Ball, that's high.
McLean, the runner at second with one away. This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Showing the world why it's okay to swing at a 3-0 pitch and it scores a run. It's easy to relax in that count, but there was nothing relaxed about that swing. A great piece of hitting in that spot.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. Buehler was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout. Buehler fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. On the corner for a strike.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boo. So what he did is impressive.
On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2. 2 on, 1 out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back now at Fenway. And on the mound in this one, Brady Singer.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, nobody out. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. And there's a ball. No outs. Runner on second. And misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
Hey.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Bregman recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And he chases that one below the zone.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now batting Tristan Casas. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that is out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Man at second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Reese Hines. Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Hey.
Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball.
Ball, that's just out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the plate.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That smash towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wong getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Anthony at second with nobody out. There's a swing and a drive. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Trevor Story now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Stevenson gathers, goes to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he...
Oh, now a great stop, and that's a great play for the out. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedel. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. And it's now. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. On the ground. Nice grab. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
De La Cruz in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a foul ball.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a...
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's.
Here comes the skipper out of the. So they turn things over to the righty, Lucas Giolito.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Encarnacion Strand batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Durant makes the catch, and that is that. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Singer back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So digging in, Nick Sogard. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
In plenty of time to first, and they get Bregman for the out. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Went down on strikes his first time through. And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. No runs. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
McLean at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That's to third. Whips it to Casas. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. The batter now, Will Benson. Popped up. Sogard makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. High in the air, out to right. Benson sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Wong now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one is back into the monster seats and gone. And they close the gap. It's 6-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Solo homer helps Boston cut into the lead. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. First pitch misses.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 out, base is empty. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Gets under it and pops it up. Sogard pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Hard hit left side. Got him on the off-balance throw. 3rd out. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nick Sogard now at the plate. 1 for 2. Ripped to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bregman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front door slider is
No
such
ball,
a
2
devastating
strikes.
pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little
1
bit,
ball,
and then by the
2
time
strikes.
it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Red Sox. Giolito back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Ball one
that's
there.
good.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is hammered right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Stuart Fairchild. Fought off foul. And that one lifted in the air center field. Duran brings it in with a nice running grab. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Got him swinging. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. That one's in there. 0-1. That one drilled left field and foul ball. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Fastball for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that
Nope,
just
ball.
misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just
Three balls,
misses with that one. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's going to be Trevor Story. Swing and a miss at a slider.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. That one the other way. Benson right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Abraham Toro the next to hit. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Rafaela around third. He will score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
Trevor McGill gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so...
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game. And just like that, they're back in it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And they get Bregman for the out. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But not before they're... We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Way high there. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now here is Tyler Stevenson. That clips the corner.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's going to be Christian Encarnacion Strand. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. Next for Cincinnati, Reese Hines. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Encarnacion Strand, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped left side. Bregman fires over to first. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Mole.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Swung on, belted. On a dead sprint, racing back. Out of here.
What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So up next, Roman Anthony. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. He's already homered in this game. Hard ground ball for a base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trevor Story. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line, and that's a base hit. To third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
New pitcher for the Reds, Scott Barlow.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Toro swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the
With
count.
the go-ahead run at third, here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missing inside. In the air out towards right center. Friedel sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They lead it in the 8th. Now, Cedar Rafaela. Chases that one upstairs. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Taylor Rogers getting ready to go. Stamont warming up as well. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder. Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Fairchild, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Chapman now one-run game. That one missed. That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. That misses, and it's 1-2. Chapman is just one strike away. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Benson stands in here, takes ball one low. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
Hit in the air, center field. Durant under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. And we're deadlocked here. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Taylor Rogers.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Duran at the plate and takes high there. Movement in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. One out. Nick Sogard up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. And fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Rip to third. Zips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground to short. The throw to first. And they get Bregman for the out. Back here at Fenway, we're in extras here. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. And the 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. And that one hit to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Stevenson in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. And now Tristan Casas. Rogers back to work. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One up, 1 down. So digging in, Roman Anthony. 1 for 4 with a double. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. The winning run on second base. In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. Bregman up to third on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Connor Wong will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Candelario on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Reese Hines. Out to short. Jump throw To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
That misses. It's 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Stuart Fairchild. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So they're all loaded up. Ground ball could be 2. Throws to second for 1, and that's 2.
These boys are ready
to back here in extras, and a new Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third, and it's off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Red Sox walk it off in the 11th. And a final 8.